Good afternoon, my faithful viewers! It is March 15th, 2024, and it is 1:52 in the afternoon! Well, I promise I'd get around to reviewing this Five Nights at Freddy's film. Yeah, this is actually based on a very popular video game of the same name, where your security guard had to spend 5 nights at a pizzeria joint, well, technically guarding it, while trying to survive all these animatronic robots: Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. And I was actually glad that there's finally been able to. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry for the tongue twisters. I'm glad that there was a motion picture movie based in the game. Yeah, apparently the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise has become quite popular for almost an entire decade. So yeah, watching this movie is technically one way of watching one way of celebrating the 10th anniversary of the franchise. Games, toys, books, this movie, you name it. So what do I think about this movie? I absolutely loved it for the first time. It's actually one of the coolest horror movies I actually seen in my life. Right up there with Monster Dog starring Alice Cooper, The Rocky Horror Picture Show, Little Shop of Horrors, Ghostbusters, and Transylvania 5000. Okay, technically some of those movies I mentioned are basically just comedies, but whatever. Not gonna lie, it really took almost a few years to get this movie made. It's been which studio was gonna own the rights to the movie, who was gonna direct it, whatnot, or which company is gonna distribute it. And I think the casting is great. The story is pretty interesting. I gotta admit, seeing these characters, I think this is pretty much very, very, very faithful to the original video games. Now, for me, I didn't really play the video games. I have seen a lot of YouTubers play either the original Five Nights at Freddy's games, like FNaF 1, 2, 3, 4, Sister Location, or Custom Night. So I've seen other YouTubers play the games like Corey Kenshin, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, 8-Bit Ryan, Darko, and many more. As well as a lot of people sharing their own thoughts on the film, like James A. Janice, who did a kill count on this movie. Anna from Animation Lookback did a commentary on this. And I'm not sure the Nostalgia Critic is planning on reviewing the film. I mean, I'm sure he would, since he already reviewed the Banana Splits horror movie at Willy's Wonderland. Oh, and that reminds me, before this film was made, there were actually two different FNaF ripoff movies. Those being the Banana Splits horror movie, which took the idea of the Banana Splits and made it an animatronic robots, which is pretty bonkers to begin with, and Willy's Wonderland, which I'm guessing is supposed to be its own separate film. I mean, I know the 3C films, James A. Janice, Anna from Animation Lookback, and Nostalgia Critic already share their own thoughts on the Banana Splits and Willy Wonderland's movies. So basically, in this movie, Mike Schmidt has to be a security guard at this local abandoned pizzeria joint called Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. And he thought it was gonna be like some kind of easy job. Until there was gonna be some surprises. When animatronic, one of the places haunted by dead children being possessing the animatronic robots. While Mike tries to figure out what happened to his young little brother Garrett, since some unknown person kidnapped him when he and Garrett were kids. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm not even going to reveal the plot twist, because I'm pretty sure you guys are not like are not like a huge fans of spoilers or anything, and I don't blame you. So I got this from at Walmart 2 days ago. Wait, hold on, let me check. Three days ago. Okay, I was a little off. I was like a day off. But yeah. So I got this 3 days ago. Watched it for the first time on my television. And man, was it a lot of fun. And I think there are plans to make a sequel to this movie. As well as the same cast and crew comes back to work on them. And I gotta admit, there were a lot of interesting Easter eggs and references to not only the first game, but probably other video games, other FNaF style games in general, as well as doing some deep dive into the game's lore. Like cool purple guy / William Afternoons. Oh dear, I think I must have accidentally spoiled a little bit of it. I'm sorry, I was talking about the games, not the movie. Never mind. I probably made it awkward as it already is. Oh boy. Guys, I'm so sorry. I must have spoiled a little bit of the movie without trying to. Well, in a nutshell, this is a fun and exciting film. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to get the Banana Splits horror movie or Willy's Wonderland anytime soon, since I'm sure those DVDs are like a little bit hard to find when you go to the DVD section in Walmart or Target. Make sure they are probably available to. You can probably order those DVDs from Amazon. So I guess that isn't totally a big deal. So anyways, this is still an exciting film. And if you guys haven't seen it, I recommend you checking it out soon. Because trust me, you're gonna have a lot of surprises in this Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Stay groovy, guys. And I told you I would get around to review this movie anytime soon. I never ever back down on my word. That's all, folks.